was finna end. Thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you knew you felt a lot and with your boy Story with me. At this time, mob, y'all know what I need y'all to do for us. Like, share, comment, and I repeat, smash that subscribe button, y'all. We are on the road to 100,000 subscribers. If you're new to the platform, welcome. Y'all know the motto by now, man. Kick back, relax. I got the rest of the show. AV mob, let's get them, man. Let's go. What's up, mob? We back at them again, man. Kicking it off from the top. V Crime Story Time, episode 25. Let's dive into it, man. So this one right here, bro, is when sometimes it's just best to leave people alone. So boom. Growing up around this neighborhood, you feel what I'm saying? It was this homeboy of mine. I ain't gonna say no name. So now, he was a laid-back dude, quiet, cool, calm, collective. Now, he was the type of guy that always stayed out the way. He ain't never really bothered nobody. He was actually a singer. Like, he was one of the first guys that I met that, like, you know how most people be like, I'm a rapper. No, he was a singer. He was making like R&B music, music for the bras, so forth and so on. So now, on the other hand of the neighborhood, you got a little dude who like a rowdy type guy. He always chasing the attention. He always chasing the highlight. He always loud. But like I told y'all before, you got a lot of these guys who always want to be loud and real boisterous, but they never really been in a situation to see them perform. Or if they get into a situation with a guy that they already know standing on that business, we already know what they do. They ends up tucking their tail. So now, little quiet, laid back dude for real. He, you know, going on with his life, making his music, doing his 1-2. Somehow, some way, I believe, you know, he was a single child, so it was just him and his mother. But during this time, shorty probably like 26, 27 years old. So situation ended up happening in the household. He got to come up with probably like, I believe, like $2,000. So now, he working a job. He go to his job and ask, you know, can he get a raise? Can he get an extension? Can he get a loan? So forth and so on. Boss man end up telling him no. So he like, man, I don't know what to do. And he not ready to let his mother be put out on the street. So he decides that, I don't know why he decided this, but he decided to rob one of the little dudes that work up the job. Boom, he ends up robbing him. Situation go left. What I mean by go left is he get the money, he able to give it to his mother. They able to take care of whatever they need to. But the dude that he robbed end up telling, like I told you, Shorty wasn't no criminal. He wasn't no street guy. So him doing that was out of bad necessity. Like his back was against the wall. He really was doing it more so for his mother. Boom. He tells the police end up coming to get him, and he robbed him with a weapon that he stole from his grandfather. I believe it was like a little old 380 from back in the day that his grandfather used to have stashed in like the attic or the basement inside of his mother's house. So boom. Long story short, they raid the house, they grab him, they ends up finding the weapon as well. So boom, he gets locked up. Now when he get locked up, he over to jail, but you know, he gotta survive. So in order for you to survive, sometimes you can't be the laid back, quiet type of, you know, timid dude that you is. Sometimes you gotta come a little bit more out of your shell, just for the pure fact of you don't want nobody trying you and testing you. Now, in majority of the time, the dudes that's laid back and they stay out the way, it's like, man, you real lurry for real, so don't nobody really know what's up with you. Now, if you loud and boisterous, somebody gonna come test you just because you putting yourself out there to be tested. But Shorty was a laid back guy. Now, he do run across a couple of situations, but like I told you, he wasn't no chump. And he was probably like 6'1", 180 pounds. So even though he was quiet and was an R&B singer dude, he was in physical good shape to at least defend himself. So the situations that he run into over the jail, he end up breaking one little nigga jaw, and he end up breaking another little dude jaw over the jail because, like I told you, he's 6'1" and 190 pounds. So boom, he do his little bit, he walk his time down. But while he over there, I believe some dudes must have got scared of him, or they genuinely was trying to befriend him, but it ended up going left. They ends up inviting him into the cell. He come in the cell, they start smoking some K2. Now, when they start pumping the K up in him for real, anybody that know anything about the K1, you liable to get addicted, and 2, you be having episodes and stuff like that, and it really mess up your mental, it really burn you out. So now, Shorty ends up getting hooked on the K for real. So now he over there having episodes, so forth and so on. Now, mind you, he already got some mental lore in instabilities that the world don't know about. Now, mind you, when he come through the jail, you got to go see like a psychiatrist or a counselor or something like that. So they diagnose him with like paranoia, schizophrenic, ADHD, whatever the little case may be. So he got some stuff that's genuinely wrong with him. So stay with me, y'all. Boom. He do his little bit. He over there wigging out the K2. When he come home, he's still pumping the K up at him. So now it's already dangerous to be doing the K2 while you locked up. Now you come home and you still doing the K. You in the free world and you having these episodes that's going to end up in somebody getting hurt. Now coming to the picture, the little dude who always rowdy and loud that's around the neighborhood. They ends up getting into an argument because the little rowdy dude, you know, he be in and out of jail sometimes. So he the type of dude that he just want to be down. So he was over to jail tooting the 3, smoking the K just to fit in. Like, he don't even like to really get high. He just wanted to fit in and be like the rest of the dudes over there. So now he got him a little fake habit. He come uptown. Quiet Joe and Loud Joe, they start linking up. Not that they got things in common, but just the fact that they was both locked up and they dealing with the K2 and the strip. So now, boom, they rocking and rolling with each other every day. This go on for about 6 months. One day, they both having a little episode. They wig out, start to think each other is talking about them. They start saying they hearing voices in their head. The radios is going up. They start saying a whole bunch of wicked and wild stuff. So, boom, they ends up getting into an altercation. Bang, 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 bang. They fight. Of course, the 6'1" dude ends up punishing the little rowdy guy. So now, Lil Rowdy, yo, he started making all these threats. Man, I'm telling you, next time I see you, you know what time it is. I don't care if you my homeboy. Man, right is right, wrong is wrong. I'm going to end up flexing your ass around this motherfucker. Boom. So now they done threaten each other. But during this time as well, the dude that's laid back, like I told you, he a single child. He still live with his mother. His mother is dealing with a man during this time. She got her little boyfriend, a.k.a. the step pop. Somehow, some way, on this very day that he already going through all these problems for real, they already, mama love and the boyfriend, they already be having little verbal disputes. Sometimes it ended up getting a little physical. Now, all this had been happening while he was incarcerated, locked up doing his little bit. So when he come home, he's seeing little glimpses of it, like they might fuss or whatever the case may be, but he never seen the man put his hands on his mother. Boom. He had an argument outside with the homeboy for real. He shoot up in the house. He already on fire. He already mad. His mother like, you okay? He like, yeah, I ain't even trying to talk. Boom. As he shoot upstairs, the stepfather coming downstairs, he start making an episode, start yelling at the mother. They start to get into an argument for real. The mother goes in the kitchen, grab the flower pot, the little vase for real. She throw it at the stepfather. Get the fuck out of my house. Whole time he go off, he start making these little wild wolf tickets, saying some wicked and wild stuff. Now, when the 6'1" dude, Lil Quiet Joe, when he hear what the stepfather saying to his mother, he already mad and he looking to get some steam off. He come back out of his room, man, who the fuck you talking to, man? Stop talking to my fucking mother like that, nigga. You done lost your fucking mind. Whole time he start going off on the stepfather. So now the stepfather end up testing him. What? Nigga, you big, you ain't big enough, so you don't get fucked up in this house. Whole time, like I told you, it's on. They both already in the heat of the moment. Everybody got their aggression. It's too much testosterone. They meet right there on the steps. I ain't gonna lie though. He's 6'1", 190, and he full of anger, and he already ain't stable. He punishes the stepfather. I'm talking about to the point the way as though he drive the stepfather to the ground. He trying to beat him through the fucking floor. But the mother gets so scared once she see the blood start spurting out. She like, get off of him. Get off of him. Stop. He started to get so much in a blackout. He leaned up. He started to like lean towards his mother. He like, man, what the fuck? Move, ma, move. Whole time he moved his mother out the way. He heads out the house. Now, when he head out the house for real, the stepfather, he trying to get himself together or I guess stumble up. Bro who just smashed the father, he steps on the front porch, sit down. He just started smoking a cigarette, but he's sitting on the step, back facing towards the door. Whole time the stepfather stumble up, get himself together. He go in the kitchen for real. Well, he stumbles into the kitchen. He goes down into the basement. He grab a little Louisville slug, a little wooden bat that they got in the basement. Come back upstairs. He come out front. Bro still sitting right there. He catch him dead in the back of the head. All you hear is like bing, but he hit him so hard. He hit him like towards the head and the neck. The back break. Crack him. Now when the back break, whole time the mother loses it. That's my son. The stepfather turn around. He get to arguing with her. Woman, don't fucking play with me right now. Whole time, little shorty, like I told you, he's 6'1", 190 some odd pounds. So he like falls into the little bush, but he stumble himself up. He get himself back up. He runs back into the house, go upstairs like I told you. Man, shorty be on some wicked and wild stuff. He goes upstairs now. Mind you, he's still looking for the little 380 that the grandfather left. He done just forgot the police done already took that. He come back downstairs. When he come downstairs, he go into the kitchen. He grab that butcher demonstration whole time. The stepfather watching him this time because he done already got crushed. So boom, when he see him coming out the kitchen with that metal in his hand, the stepfather take off out the house running. Boom, little bro come right out the house behind him, chasing him, swinging that motherfucker. No, get here. Man, I'm talking about he chasing this man up and down the block. As he's chasing him up and down the block, guess who walking down the street? He see the homeboy that he already was getting. And mind you, now looking back on it, that's what probably had his mind so gone. He was still intoxicated off of that K2 that him and bro had smoked when they first got into the argument earlier that day. So boom, he see him walking down the street. He like, motherfucker, I'ma get you too. So now, when Lil Rowdy-O see what's going on and he see what the fuck is in his hand, he takes off running. So now, shorty 6'1", 190 pounds, standing in the middle of the street, looking at which one do I chase after. Do I chase after him or do I go after the stepfather? He say, forget the stepfather. He start chasing the homeboy down, man. He hawks him down, ends up hitting him 2 times. Boom! Boom! Hit him 2 times. Thank God, man. It's a police officer turning down the block. He see what the fuck going on. He jump out the car, tell him, put the weapon down. Get down now. Get down now. Whole time, shorty, I got snapped out of it for real. He throw the butcher in the middle of the street. He just lay right there, spread out. Police rush right there, cuff him up. They call in the ambulance in the backup trying to save shorty life. They get him, rush him down the hospital. He ends up pulling through. He good. He get his little stitches, whatever the case may be. But wicked and wild, shorty ends up getting booked. Of course, they charged shorty with an attempt double. Once they went back to his house, got to talking to the mother and they talked to the stepfather. Of course, the stepfather get to talking too much. Now, yeah, he tried to get me too. So forth and so on. Wicked and wild, man. All over, you just never know in wicked and wild situations. If he would have never went over there and started messing around with that K coming back, man, it was just a wicked and wild situation, man. And he's still locked up until this day. But y'all know the motto, man. Do not get involved. With that being said, Mob, thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you forever locked in with your boy, Stories with V. At this time, one more time for me, Mob. Like, share, comment, and I repeat, smash that subscribe button, y'all. We'll be at 100K in no time from the bottom of my heart. I love each and every one of y'all. News articles, baby. Let's get them, let's get them. Let's go, y'all.